Hey, what's up, Rumblers? Welcome back to the Aftershock. It's week 9. I know it's been a while. First and foremost, happy holidays. And by the time you're watching this, happy new year. I was away from Twitch and YouTube for a few weeks, but I'm back. I was sick, but I was still playing Warcraft Rumble, of course. And it was an eventful few weeks. We had patch notes for update 3.0. The big points are that Arclight surges are no longer 2 days a week. We're going to be seeing surges 4 times a week now: Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But it's one map per day. So it's the same amount of gold that we get per week, but it's spread out. It's not a big deal, but it did result in one of the biggest exploits or bugs in Warcraft Rumble history, and we'll get to that later. A bunch of leader mini talent changes. The biggest talent change is right here for Baron Rivendare. Skeleton Mage spawn frequency of Chill the Grave has been increased for towers to 18 seconds from 15 seconds. Probably the best talent in regards to PvP. The additional 3 seconds is indeed a nerf, but Baron is still amazing in PvP and everyone's still running this talent. We got PvP change, increased honor rates. Now this is pretty good. In fact, over the holidays, I was able to get all of my leaders up to 3k, which is no problem right now. And I'm pleased to say that the matchmaking above 3k honor, well, 9k honor, is significantly improved. Matchmaking is a lot quicker. More of the player population is pushing well over, 9k honor now. So we're seeing much more activity in that regard. It's great. We got a bunch of bug fixes. I'm also happy to report that we finally, well, at least as far as I know, we finally got rid of the unresponsive continue button and the 10-minute lockout for whenever you see like a dungeon error. Those were the two most annoying bugs in my opinion, and I'm glad to say that they are gone. We got a handful of holiday offers. Now, there were a couple that were offered in-game as well as the Battle.net store. And so we have the Festive Starter Bundle and the Wintry Epic Bundle. I picked up the Wintry Epic. It's about the same as the Black Friday deal, in fact. Pretty much the same items, the same price. But if I'm not mistaken, slightly less gold. So, not sure why they did that. Like, it literally is the exact same bundle with less gold. So, Blizzard, why? Why? There were a bunch of offers in-game as well, but I stayed away from those. They were generally more expensive, and instead of just straight up gold value, they, offered stars for minis, not necessarily the ones that I would use per se, or that I needed. So I stayed away from those, but they weren't that bad. We got a free bundle, and if you added up all the items in that bundle and found the gold equivalent, it was under 500 gold. Now this is funny because I mentioned those bugs earlier. We had the exploit and one bug. The apology sort of like compensation that Blizzard gave out was 500 gold. So it was kind of disappointing that the Wintervale event bundle was actually less value than the bug apologies. It kind of makes you wish that there were more bugs to apologize for so we get more gold. The first exploit, right? If you haven't heard, it was regarding the Arclight surges. So you can complete these Arclight surges, but you weren't able to claim the gold right away. So what people were doing was they would just keep on completing them. And then the next time they restarted the app, you would get all that gold. And this bug was actually in the game, well, available for, I want to say almost 24 hours, like a whole day. It wasn't until the second day when Blizzard was like, okay, we're going to, take out these surges. Like they temporarily took the surges out, and they said that they were going to look into what they, like a remedy for this exploit, right? So what they mentioned was they were going to take all the gold, illegitimate gold, away from, the players that, grinded all day, and they were going to, to compensate for the mess, they were going to give everyone 500 gold. What I've been hearing is that the gold that they were supposed to take away, in some cases, they didn't take all of that gold away. So some players actually did benefit from this exploit. At the end of the day, it was basically a 0% interest loan. Some players grinded, like 5, 10k gold, was able to spend all that gold. And when Blizzard took away you know, all that gold, they were left with negative balances, but, you know, their accounts were that much more progress. In my opinion, I wouldn't want to be in a negative deficit. Not being able to, you know, buy anything from the grid for potentially like seasons, months, it doesn't feel good. But hey, if you were one of those players and, you know, you're still playing this game and you thought it was great, you know, more power to you. The second bug had to do with a package, a bundle in the store. It was a Chimera bundle. It was an epic Chimera, and when it first got released, it listed for 960 stars. Obviously more stars than they intended to sell for, but some players did buy this bundle. Obviously got the maxed out Chimera with a surplus of stars, which immediately got converted to over like 200k Arclight energy. You know, amazing value for that bundle. I mean, personally, I don't even use the Chimera, but the Arclight energy might have, you know, been useful in the long run. That obviously got taken down a lot faster than the Arclight Surge exploit. I did get a second 500 gold, you know, apology bundle. I have to assume that that's what they did for this mess up again. Yeah, basically we got 1,000 gold for these mess ups. You know, I'm gonna gladly accept it. You know, the free gift that they gave for Wintervale was great too, but you know, if they want to give a more 500 gold bundles, by all means, I'll take them. What's funny about these exploits is that some players are pissed, like legitimately pissed that Blizzard was going to take away all of this gold, all the gold they grinded. I don't want to sound rude or anything, but what the heck did you think was going to happen? Like, they were going to just let you keep all of that gold? And what was funny is that when I was reading in the Discord, some players, I don't know if they wanted to feign ignorance, but they wanted to play it off like it was some sort of Christmas event. Like when you complete an Arclight Surge, you're able to collect the gold. I mean, it's been like that since day one. What kind of logic were you using when you completed the Arclight Surges on that day and noticed that you couldn't claim the gold, but were only able to claim the gold when you logged in? That gave you the notion that it was some sort of Wintervale event, like something that they didn't even announce. If you guys are salty about it and want to quit this game, just quit the game. Thanks for watching the Aftershock, guys. Like and subscribe for more Warcraft Rumble content, and I'll see you in the endgame.
Subscribe.